Good evening, my St. Louis friends. Tonight, man, what a night. It was good, exciting. A lot of different people showed up. A lot of different churches, denominations, cultures, ethnicities represented. I mean, even different nations, not just Americans, even Africans. And, man, it was good, and I'm convinced now that we're in a moment that we got to lay hold of. And honestly, I think that we should all be at this point, right, where we realize. I mean, even for me, it's like all the different things that I've been working on over the last 4 years or whatever, and just at some point we have to know, like we can only talk so much and like work in relationships so much with people, and one, and we're tackling things one relationship at a time, trying to reconcile and bring unity and all these things. But at some point we have to realize, like, without like a miracle that like God does something with the Holy Spirit and his son Jesus, just like the illumination and light that really needs to come for this breakthrough that we need. I mean, it's really going to take a miracle. This isn't something we can ever do ourselves. I mean, it's really something that we should come and understand. Like, we need Jesus. Like, we desperately need Jesus to do something in our city. And, things are going good, crime's going down and stuff, but we need like a radical visitation from the Lord. And it's time. And we're going to ride this thing out, because Asbury, they're stirring us up. And we see that God is willing to make himself known in our time. And he's spoken good things over our city. We believe that. So we're in a moment that God's calling us to press in. God's calling us to lay hold of this moment in desperation. You know what I mean? It's like when Jonah spoke to the Ninevites, and he was like, look, 40 days and you're going to be destroyed. And they all stopped everything they were doing, and they fasted and they prayed, and God changed his mind. Okay. So for the next 3 days, we're going to fast and pray and just see what God does. You know what I mean? And like Elijah, when he spoke to Ahab, he said, I hear the rain coming. That was a word of faith. I hear the rain coming. It hadn't come yet, and he hadn't even prayed yet. Then he went up to the top of Mount Carmel and stuck his head between his legs and prayed 7 times until the Lord brought forth the rain. So we're going to press in. We're not fabricating and forcing a revival, but we know one thing, that we got to show up. You know what I mean? Those people were at Asbury's Chapel when revival broke out. So we're going to show up until God shows up. All right? So love you guys, and look forward to seeing you at First Love Church over the next 3 days, starting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Later.